It's 5:40 here on your Friday morning. A lot going on in Central Georgia, but you got to know what's going on with the weather. That's why we got my good friend Alex here for you.
It's going to be cold. That's about it.
In a nutshell.
That sums it all up for the next week or so. As we take a live look over downtown, it's much colder this morning than we were yesterday morning. Temperatures near 40 this morning, at 40 right now in downtown, sprinkling in a few 30s as well. We've got 39 in Montezuma and in Butler, 39 when you work your way up towards Gordon right now, 42 in Forsyth, 37 in Monticello, and 35 waking up in Bleckley County right now. This picture looks a lot different than it did yesterday morning when we were dealing with the cold front coming through. Now we have dry conditions across central Georgia. We're actually sandwiched between two cold fronts right now. Here's the front that came through yesterday. Another one back up towards the northwest. That one's not going to make it all the way here, but it is going to have some influence on our weather tomorrow, and I'll show you how in just a moment. But first through the day, today temperatures into the 50s later on this afternoon, topping off somewhere in the mid to upper 50s. I've got 58 or so for our high temperature. And then during the overnight hours, I'm thinking we're not quite as cold tomorrow morning as we are this morning because we will have an increase in cloud cover across the area. And in fact, I think most of the day on Saturday is going to be cloudy, but we are not going to be looking at the misty conditions that we saw for the past week and a half. We could also see a shower or two down to the south. You could see this one model run picking up on that. I've seen other model runs pull it north a little more, so I've got a 20% chance to rain there for your Saturday. I do think the likelihood of staying dry, though, is fairly high. Here we are on Sunday morning. Temperatures a bit colder, and rolling into Sunday afternoon and evening, we've got a lot going on here in central Georgia, including the Macon Christmas Parade. That's downtown at 4 p.m. on Sunday. We're looking for temperatures to be in the upper 40s with plenty of sunshine to go around. And I think for the most part, all of the Christmas parades this year have had some pretty good weather to go along with them. Then into next week, we're dry on Monday. On Tuesday, I think we've got a good chance of rain. And then roll this into Wednesday. We're still hanging around. The Euro is still hanging a few showers around central Georgia. We'll map out the details on that here in the days ahead. Still some disagreement there. And then the GFS also trying to throw a few showers over us on Thursday. So mapping out the details, we could still use the rainfall. When all was said and done yesterday, we picked up 1.25 inches. We're still down on the month of December by close to 1/2 inch. So we could use some more rainfall. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of it here over the remainder of the month, partially because we are going to be going, the temperatures are going to be going way below average. We could even be talking about teens here in central Georgia before all is said and done. This is the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. This shows you the likelihood of above or below average temperatures. And look at this. We are all the way on the very likely scale of seeing below average temperatures. For today, 58. It's going to be sunny. The wind's going to be a little noticeable out of the west at about 10 to 15. Sunrise is at 7:30. Then for the weekend, got 54 on Saturday, 52 on Sunday. That is also the first night of Hanukkah there on Sunday night. Here comes the 7-day into next week. Highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s, the only exception being Monday morning, starting the day off at 27.